Ali Abdal is a super successful YouTuber and a self-made millionaire, but how did he do it? Well, let's hear it from him.
Then a huge hurdle that holds people up from starting a YouTube channel is actually just not getting started with the thing in the first place.
Okay, let's start from the bottom and let Ali Abdal guide us through starting a YouTube channel. What is the first step? Well, choosing a niche, but how should you choose it?
You start making those videos and you make a handful of them and you see what happens. And then you realize no one cares and you're not very good and maybe you didn't enjoy making those videos. So then you go to a new topic and then you do this a bunch of times and eventually by exploring enough hot zones, just like an archaeologist would, eventually you'll be making that video and then something good will happen.
In Ali Abdal's opinion, you can find your niche in two ways. First, you can experiment with various topics on your channel and continue with the best one.
Now, the alternative way to approach YouTube is as an architect. Now, an architect does not bother kind of willy-nilly digging in random areas. An architect has a plan. They've got the blueprint, they know exactly what's gonna happen, and only once they have all the information out there and it's all written down, do they start to hire someone to lay the first brick and lay the foundations.
The second way is to research first, pick the best niche on paper, and then start. As he says, if you want to be a YouTuber, the first way is better for you. But if you're trying to start a faceless YouTube automation channel for passive income, you probably want to research first and not experiment with your money and time.
The profound and ridiculous importance of titles and thumbnails.
When you have a niche, it's time to create videos. Based on Ali's opinion, don't dare to start creating a video before you have a good thumbnail and title.
This means, and this is the thing that I wish I'd known when I started YouTube, that it's very, very helpful to think about the title and the thumbnail before you even think about writing the video.
Ali Abdal believes you have to spend a lot of time on title and thumbnail ideas and only start creating a video when you have a winning idea.
So now what I do on this channel is that we really think about the title and thumbnail first, and only when we can think of a really nice title and thumbnail for a video do we then even consider what the video outline is going to be or think about writing the video.
Let's say we have a thumbnail and title idea. Now what?
You'll see that in the first 10 or 20 seconds, a lot of people will have clicked on the video and then they will leave the content.
The first 30 seconds of your video are ridiculously important. It can make or break your video. So you have to make it good and hook the audience with your content, visual, sounds, and anything that you can in script writing, video editing, or even filming.
That means that any effort you put into the first 30 seconds of the video or the first minute of the video will be disproportionately seen by way more many people than the effort that you put into the second half of the video, where maybe only 10 or 20% of the audience is remaining.
Even if you don't have the time to make your whole video engaging, just make the first 30 seconds super engaging. That will change everything. Now, it's time to face the truth.
Now, most niches that you might want to go into on YouTube are kind of crowded.
This is not 2015.
Ridiculously crowded.
It's 2024. Competition is high, whether you like it or not. And you have to stand out. But how?
There are loads of other domains in which you could stand out. For example, in terms of the depth of research you go into your videos, in terms of storytelling, in terms of editing, in terms of relatability and authenticity.
So, in order to stand out from the crowd, in a nutshell, you have to be different. If your question is how, well, start by analyzing your market and then find your edge.
And so there's loads of these different ways that you could stand out in the market, and you just need to figure out what is that, like what is the market and what is my edge.
Okay, now let's talk more advanced and discuss leverage and productivity and how to get more output from the same input everyone else is putting in, because this is really important. If you can get double output from the same input everyone else is putting in, obviously you are twice as successful as everyone else. So let's hear him on how to gain more with less work.
Two main things that you can do to increase your leverage. The first one is by building systems.
So the first way is to build a system for your content creation. The first question that you should ask yourself is,
how can I build systems to increase my leverage when it comes to my YouTube channel?
You can build a system for your thumbnail creation, video editing, script writing, and more. For thumbnail creation and video editing, a system mostly means presets, templates, and styles. The only thing that you have to do is to create templates for each part and use them over and over again, because it significantly increases the speed of your work and your leverage.
But the second main way that we can apply leverage is people.
Leveraging people essentially means hiring assistants for different parts of content creation, like video editing, thumbnail creation, and script writing.
And of all of the things that have helped me grow my YouTube channel while doing that in my spare time, finding a way to leverage people has been the single biggest needle mover.
One of the most important parts that you can save a ton of time with it is to hire a video editor. And by the way, if you are planning to start a YouTube channel or you already have a YouTube channel and need content creation assistance like video editing, thumbnail design, or anything else, feel free to check out our website and check out our services and take a look at our portfolio and work with us if you like it.
Focus on quantity rather than quality. It is far more important when you're starting out on YouTube to make 100 really bad videos than to try and make 10 really good videos.
This might sound like a paradox because we said earlier that the competition is really high on YouTube and you have to stand out and create the best videos. But now we are saying that quantity is more important than quality. Well, yes, this sounds like a paradox, but it's basically the same concept. Quality matters more in the long run, but the only way you can increase the quality of your videos is by making a ton of videos.
But whatever the case, quantity is more important than quality at the start.
This applies to the beginning of your journey, like the first year. You have to focus on quantity more than quality.
You have to get in the reps. And so my theory on this is that you just have to make 100 videos, make at least 100 videos, and then worry about trying to improve the quality of them. Because by virtue of making 100 videos, you're naturally going to improve the quality of them without even really thinking about it. But the main thing is you've got to get in the reps.
Okay guys, that's it for this video. Hope you like it. If you did like this video, and comment your thoughts, and I will catch you in the next one.